Welcome back, gamers. In today's video, we're going to tackle a common issue that many PS5 users face, the orange light problem on the DualSense controller. In this video, we'll discuss what the orange light means and provide you with some effective solutions to fix it. So, let's dive in. First things first, let's understand the meaning behind that pesky orange light on your PS5 controller. Most often, it indicates a low battery level, but don't worry, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to charge it right away. You see, the orange light appears when the battery level falls below 70%. Once the controller is fully charged, the light will change to a reassuring white color. It's important to note that the DualSense controller boasts a battery life of up to 10 hours, depending on your usage. So, that orange light you see isn't usually a cause for concern. It's simply a visual reminder of your battery level. Now that we understand what the orange light signifies, let's talk about how you can charge your DualSense controller. There are a few methods available, but in this video, we'll focus on using a USB cable to connect your controller to the console. Here's a step-by-step guide to charging your DualSense controller using a USB cable. Step 1 is connect one end of the USB cable to the charging port located at the bottom of the controller. Step 2 is take the other end of the cable and plug it into any available USB port on your PS5 console. Step 3. Once the cable is connected, the console will automatically recognize the controller and begin charging it. Step 4 is while the controller is charging, you'll notice that the orange light remains on. But don't worry, it will turn white once the controller is fully charged. But what if you encounter an issue where the orange light persists even after charging? Well, fret not, because we've got you covered. Let's explore some troubleshooting steps to fix the PS5 controller's orange light problem. Step 1. Charge the controller. Make sure you follow the charging steps we discussed earlier. Allow the controller to charge for at least an hour to ensure it reaches a full charge. Also, try to avoid using the controller when the battery is low to prevent any further complications. Step 2 is factory reset. If the orange light stubbornly refuses to go away, it's time to consider a factory reset. To do this, locate the reset button on the back of your DualSense controller. Grab a small pin or a paper clip and press and hold the reset button for a few seconds. This action will restore the controller to its original settings. After the reset, connect the controller to the console via a USB cable and allow it to charge completely for at least 1.5 hours. Step 3. Update the controller firmware. Sometimes, an outdated firmware version can cause these technical glitches. To address this, Sony regularly releases firmware updates. To update your DualSense firmware, follow these steps. Connect the controller to the console using a USB cable and power it on. Once the console is on, navigate to the settings menu. Select accessories and then choose controllers. Look for the update controller firmware option and patiently wait for the update process to complete. Remember, ensure that your controller is fully charged before initiating the firmware update. Step 4 is contact Sony Care. If none of the previous steps resolve the orange light issue, it's time to reach out to Sony's customer support for further assistance. They have a team of experts who can guide you through additional troubleshooting checks. And, if all else fails, you always have the option to visit the nearest Sony Care Center for repairs. To wrap up, the orange light problem on your PS5 controller is a common occurrence, but it's not something to panic about. Remember, it usually indicates a low battery level. By charging your controller properly, performing a factory reset if needed, and ensuring your firmware is up to date, you'll be able to overcome this issue with ease. Always keep in mind to fully charge your controller before diving into your gaming sessions. This simple practice will save you from frustrating interruptions and extend your battery's lifespan. So, stay charged and game on. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more gaming related content. Until next time, happy gaming.